budget, what do you make of it? What stands out to you most?
But I just at the end there, in fact, it sounded like you didn't really care. You didn't give an answer on how the Native community was going to be held accountable for this. Why not transparent law was put into place? Although when you look at that, I get a sense of what the Liberal government is, or what my impression is of them is, when they're talking about First Nations and Aboriginal communities. They've been talking about me being more consultative. They've been talking about being more inclusive rather than kind of heavy-handed from the top down. So that would kind of match up with what the plan is.
I just want to have a good relationship with them. I want to have some trust with them and then have some trust with us. Now, you may disagree with it. I think many of our listeners probably do. 1-877-300-7275. Getting your reactions today. You were saying most of this is telegraphed ahead of time, of course.
Yeah, we knew that the deficit was going to be around 30. We knew that coming in. We knew about the changes, the broad strokes of it anyway, that were going to be done with the child benefits. We knew about potentially some increase for the veterans. We knew the First Nations and Aboriginal peoples was going to be a priority in terms of education and housing, and that was reflected in the budget in total, although it ended up at well over $8 billion. So no huge surprises. There wasn't a jaw-dropping, where the hell did that come from? You know, there was none of that. Just some little, okay, they delayed that. Oh, okay. But how do you feel about the first federal budget for the Liberals and what you just heard from our federal finance minister, Bill Morneau, who was just with us on Main Street? 1-877-300-7275. Text is 306-306. Barry in Regina. You were looking for a few more answers?
Yeah. Specifically, I believe that our First Nations people do need help, and they do need, monies to help them improve their lifestyle and get education and all those things. But I don't understand why anybody in society today, any group, can get money and not be accountable for where it's being spent. I really find that hard to understand. If I get money from the federal government or anybody else or any other group, they have to know where it's going.
Yeah, that's been such a controversial, the Transparency Act, really the conservatives who set that up has been so controversial. Although it's interesting because the vast majority of First Nations obliged. They did follow the bill as it was and did post their finances. You had those few holdouts, Onion Lake being one of them in Saskatchewan, saying, this really impacts our other business. Not everything that we do when it comes to finances on reserve is actually included in just federal money. We have our own incomes coming in, and this is going to mess with us. I don't agree with that. We've had accountants phoning in as well that know the ins and outs of this. They also don't agree with that, but it does bring up an important issue. Now, are you going to get people being more responsible if you have better educated people on there, if you have more opportunities? Are they just naturally going to be dealing with the finances just that much better?
And what does accountability mean? Because I think that means different things for different people. For some people, it means, I want to know how much the chief is making. I want to know how much the band is making. I want to know what their personal expenses are. And for some people, okay, that's the accountability they're looking for. For others, if it's a project-based dollars that are flowing in, you can still track those specific project numbers if it's something specifically focused for education or for housing or something like that. So that is also, and still potentially, a possibility in terms of accountability that may satisfy that need for outsiders looking in.
Go to the phones, 1-877-300-7275. Fayad in Regina on the line. You're saying they need to manage the money better.
Yes?
Yes, you're on the radio. What, you said a Liberal?
Yeah, my concern with this budget is, I've been here a long time and I haven't seen anything that is time to come up, like eliminate the money for the education sector, eliminate the money from the fitness, eliminate the money from the art section. I don't know this is a good idea because the young as well as young candidates need education and so many people who are going the online education, they're working and upgrade themselves.
Right, so I'm hearing you're saying you're upset that these textbooks, that textbook money has come out of there. You're upset that the credits for children, the arts credit and the fitness credits that were there for children are now gone as well.
I mean, this is my wheelhouse in the sense that, you know, my girlfriend's kind of dealing with it at this stage of the game. But at the same time, they also did talk about some of the grants, the outright grants that the federal government does give to university students or post-secondary education students, and that those, in fact, have been increased. I think the issue that I understand that they had with the education and the textbook credit was in the sense that it's not means tested. So do you claw that back and then try to redistribute it in forms of grants that people need it perhaps on the lower income level? So once you actually see the nuts and bolts of perhaps how that works, it might make more sense. At first blush, it's like, oh, really? Why are you doing it? Do you know how expensive these bloody textbooks are? But
do you know what I'm completely shocked about right now? We had dozens of people texting in their questions for the finance minister, all sorts of questions that ran the gambit. And by the way, great questions coming from many of you. And not a single person asked, will the budget balance itself? How did that happen?
Thank goodness for tender mercy.
Up next, we do have the final countdown. It is your last chance to weigh in on any of the topics we've discussed on the show today. Maybe you wanted to chat a little bit about more reaction to the federal budget. Maybe you want to talk about whether the smaller parties, the PCs, the Green Party, the Liberal Party, should have had an opportunity to take part in this leaders' debate that we're anticipating to happen at 6:05 today. Maybe you have some memories of Rob Ford. Is he just a bumbling buffoon, or was he a maverick that you truly admire when it comes to being a man for the everyday man? We want to hear from you. 1-877-300-7275. The text line is 306-306. You're on Main Street on News Talk 980 CJME 650 CKOM.
To share your thoughts or tell your story, text 306-306. This is Main Street, where Saskatchewan comes to talk on News Talk 980 CJME. The corners are curling up. The wind peels them away. There's colored grit in your eavesdrop. Don't put it off any longer. Call the pros at Canridge Roofing. After serving thousands in southern Saskatchewan, Canridge Roofing offers a 10-year guarantee, one of the highest in the industry. They're your insurance and weather damage specialist, and they're the winner of the 2015 Torch Award from the Better Business Bureau of Saskatchewan. Serving Regina, Weyburn, Moose Jaw, and Estevan, Canridge Roofing does it right. See CanridgeRoofing.com today.
Look out your window. There's probably an F-Series truck nearby, because for the last 50 years, it's been the best-selling line of trucks in Canada. Lease a 2016 5-liter F-150 XLT Super Crew 4x4 for $199 every 2 weeks at 0.99% APR for 36 months with $25.95 down, plus eligible Costco members.
Connecting local employers to local job seekers. Post your job today on reginajobshop.ca. Local jobs that work. The hometown advantage. You see it in the shops and offices downtown, in our factories, schools, and farms. Jeff the accountant has it. So do Corey in IT and Amber, the vet tech. They found local jobs at reginajobshop.ca. It's where local employers find local workers like you, people who care about this community. Search jobs and apply online right now. Get the advantage of finding a job close to home at reginajobshop.ca. Local jobs that work.